Welcome to another edition of the Showtime Tony Clash Show. Oh man, what an episode we got. Let me go ahead and clear some things up first. First thing first, I apologize for not been releasing an episode. It's been nearly 2 weeks, and yes, there's been no episode. As you can see, my voice is still a little hoarse as I've been trying to get over a little cold. Believe it or not, man, it's the Halloween season. You want a scary thought? Clash lost his voice. Oh yeah, I had no voice. Pretty scary, right? This thing not talking, yeah, scares the hell out of me. But yeah, man, I was a little under the weather, but I finally recovered. I'm good. I'm back. Still a little raspy here, but you know what? We're gonna make it work, man. One way or the other. Like I said last episode, we were gonna have some cool stuff here, such as a Twitter section. But yeah, that was the first clip you guys saw. That was Clash's birthday. Yeah, it was a cool birthday at that. Yeah, Showtime had a good time, man. Thank you to all the Showtime posses. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, it was great. But yes, the Twitter section. We're gonna have that. We're gonna have that tonight. But before we get to that, we got some cool news. Yeah, the chop shop is done, we all know. You know, RIP, great facility, great time. But the RWA has found another home. Not a permanent home, but just, you know, a home for their next show. Yeah, the Thanksgiving Throwdown, RWA in North Providence. It's going to be a great night, great event. Please support. You don't stop, man, because Clash ain't there don't mean nothing. You support the talent. You support indie wrestling, man. Come on. It's a great event. Go out there and show your love to them. But now, let's get to that Twitter section. Still love that, man. Huh? I still love the opening for that. Alright, I don't want to waste no time. Let's get right to these questions. You all know the deal. Hashtag Ask Clash. Alright. Looks like we're getting right to it, man, and I like that. At Pile Driver, 1987. Gee, I wonder what your favorite album was. Ha! Who would I like to face in the MAW that I haven't faced already? That is a very good question. And you know, I already know a lot of you out there are like, well, Clash, we already know the answer. Okay, we know who that person is. Well, do you? Do you really know who that person is? Hi, are you assuming that it's somebody who's wearing a title? Are you assuming that this person's got a price on it? Because a little bit, yeah, I would say that's kind of my little priority there, but we're gonna hold off on that. Actually, I'll tell you right now, somebody I haven't faced in the MAW already. Oh, you know who it is? Someone I've kept an eye on for about a year now, and it just seems like we keep missing each other. Joey Warner. Yeah, Joey Warner is who Clash would like to work with. That's the one person Clash would like to go ahead and get in that ring with. Kid's a great talent, man, and I saw him. You know, when him and Jamie Tucker went at it. Yeah. And if it wasn't for the fact that Tucker won that matchup, you know, the time me and Tucker faced, it could have been all the way around. We could be talking about Warner Clash 3. Pretty interesting, huh? Yeah. But we'll see, man. Only the future will tell. Let's get to that next question. Alright, man, cool questions. At Peace and Love 99. What was my favorite Showtime Tony Clash Show episode? Damn, okay. Wow. Now, there's a lot of them. So, you know, they're all special in their own little way, man. I don't know. It's a hard one there. You know what, man? I'm going to have to just go. I'm going to have to be as cliche as I can get, man. I'm going to have to go and say episode 1. You know, it's a very good episode in my eyes because that's the one that really prepared you for whatever was going to happen. And if you guys ever go back and have a chance to check out episode 1, it's pretty cool because it was only done about a year and a half ago, but yet it feels so old and it's so weird. You know, and it's the episode where I have my most views. It's the episode that everybody seems to tune in first. When you go on YouTube or Google, it's usually the first one that pops up. So I gotta go ahead and say, man, episode 1 was my favorite. It's the one that launched it, you know. Issue 1 is always the important one, man. So yeah, I gotta say that, man. As cliche as it is, episode 1. Let's get to the next question. Okay. At Superman 1978. Gee, can only imagine who that is. Will Double J ever return to the show? And are we still cool? Okay, let me go ahead and address the elephant in the room. Double J's doing his own thing right now. Okay. He's he's working with Pararact Entertainment, doing the movie thing. You know, he's obviously, as you guys seen a few episodes back, he's still doing #party request. And Double J's doing his thing, man. You know, it's just his schedule conflicted with Showtime Studio schedule. It's just mutually, it was just for the better. Now, as far as we're still cool, come on, man. Clash can be a lot of things, but don't forget where you come from. You really have to screw up to lose that cool business with me. So I gotta say, man, of course, we're still cool, you know? This is the guy who was there, like I just said, last question, episode 1. You know, he's been in all these episodes. He held the fort down for 6 months while I was rehabbing. When I was rehabbing my shoulder, man. And he held it down. He held this whole place down. Hosting episodes, producing, and doing the whole 9. So, of course, man, we're always going to be cool. There's nothing but love there. So, hey, will he ever return? Hey, time will tell. We don't know, man. We don't know what Pararact Entertainment's got next for him. You know, when this flick comes out, you best believe Showtime Studios will support it. We'll plug it. We'll do the whole 9, man. You better believe that. Ain't nothing but love there for Double J. So, none of y'all forget that. Next question. I'm digging these guys at Lone Star 365. What is my favorite MAW event? Okay, let me see here. I'm gonna assume, I don't know how you mean the question, so I'm gonna assume you mean what's my favorite MAW themed event and what's my favorite MAW event that I was a part of. Because the MAW always has a different event and a different type of stipulation every month. You know, they're not like the WWE. There's always a new name. It's usually always a new theme or whatever. You know, you got MAW Consequences, and it's all about consequences. You got MAW Triple Threat, where everything comes in threes. You know, it's always something different, man. You know, you always got something there. But let me see. Let me talk about first the match. I'm sorry, the event that I was involved in the match that really stuck out in my mind. I would have to say, it's MAW Crash Course. That event, man, was phenomenal. You know, that's the one when I took on Johnny Mata. You know, that's the same event where kind of brought me to that world title match against one Mike Grassa. I gotta say, man, that event was great. And, you know, for a short time, we had 3 weeks there, and the build-up was just intense, you know. You had me and Xander Stone's build-up, and that one was 7 months of hell, and trust me, that had a beautiful story to it. Even a better ending, yeah. Grab the box. Sorry. But, yeah, I mean, you know, Modern Night Story was pretty cool. You know, if you guys ever go back, I believe it was episode 40. Started, I believe, at 39, but ended at 42. But you guys got to check it out, man. It's a pretty cool story for the little time that we had. You would think me and Mata have been feuding for years, man. It was so nicely told. It was a good story. The night was great. Probably one of my best mic promos I've ever done. And, you know, it was a great time, man. You know, that is the event where I hurt my shoulder, too. It's a big event in my eyes. I hurt my shoulder, but yet, because of that incident, I fought Grassa, and because of the shoulder injury, I had to also get rid of the title. So that's why, man, that one has a lot of history and a lot of memories for me, good and bad. As far as MAW event that I wasn't a part of, like, what's my favorite MAW event? I'd have to say MAW's Lethal Lottery. Now, I know what a lot of you are thinking. I'm surprised, Clash, that you didn't pick MAW's Reigning Anarchy, considering that's our WrestleMania. But no, man, I think Lethal Lottery's cool, you know? There is no backroom politics. There is no, promoter does this. It's all a machine, man. Nobody books matches but that machine. You know, you grab your little balls with your name on it, you throw it in the machine, it spits it on out, and then what happens? Bam. You could be partnered up that night. I could be, a partner with one half of the Middlesex Express, the Fellowship, War Court, Dom and Nate, man. It could be Dom and Clash or Nate and Clash. Who knows? You know, you can go ahead and team up with anybody. It's pretty... I could be a member of Under the Influence, man. You know, and then odd teams can be put together. Teams that guys that have never teamed before. You can get a title shot that night. You can be in a battle royal and get the ticket. Oh yeah, remember? Clash had the ticket. So I gotta say, MAW Lethal Lottery is one of my favorites, man. And as far as the match, MAW Crash Course is one of my favorite events that I was actually a part of. But yes, man, let's go ahead now and get to the next question. Digging these. You know, every time I do one of these Twitter sections, I wait for you, man. At KFave316. You know, hey, thank you for still watching, man. I'm digging it, man. That's cool. You know, you're still supporting. I like that, man. I like that a lot. But yeah, let me see how you always got good questions at that, except for that one time on episode 2 talking about Plan B. But anyways, when will I face CJ Price for the world title? Well, guys, you know, I don't know this, man, because, you know, Commissioner Boxes has yet to be there for me to talk to him face to face about this. So because of that, you know, I know a lot of you are thinking, well, Boxes said when you came back you were gonna face Price. Well, unfortunately, when I came back, it was just wrong timing because they had scheduled a non-sanctioned match between GC Knight and Price, and if you guys know, those two were going at it for months, man, for months. So it was kind of rough, you know. I couldn't really just step in and be like, oh no, I'm going to take it. They already signed it. It is what it is. I took on LDB. Beating LDB, yes, next month I was ready for Price. But then Clash just got overzealous and fell into the trap of one LDB. And he comes out and says, let's do a part 2. And it kind of just grabbed me because he beat me then, and I can't live with that, guys. Because of him beating me, he brought me down in the rankings, and next thing I know, we're doing an LDB Clash 3 at MAWNV, whenever that might be. So that's why, guys, I haven't had that title shot, but of course I would love that match. There's nothing more. It's getting to the point, though, where that title doesn't even mean anything. I'm just going to want Price. And when it happens, CJ Price, trust me, man, we have yet to dance in the MAW. Hope you felt that cutter, though. And trust, you are out like a light. But it will happen, man, one way or the other. Let's get to another question. All right, at Steve is great. 915. Who is my hero? These are really cool questions, I gotta say. All right, let me see, man. You know, that'd be Clash's mama. Oh yeah, my mom is my hero. A lady who came in here with nothing to the States, and now, you know, she's made it where she's had it all. When I mean all, I mean everything that she wanted and needed in life. I gotta say, man, you know, she's a strong woman. One of the strongest women I know. I can't say she is the strongest because there are many more powerful women out there that come through a lot. You know, single parents, you know, people who who work like 4 jobs to support a household. You know, people who don't actually cheat the system. People that really work hard and try to do everything they can for their loved ones. But that's how my mom was, man. And then she made me into the person that I am today. So whether you hate me or love me, it don't matter. That's one of the things she's taught me. Don't worry about who likes you and who hates you. Don't worry about that. Go out there in the world, just be you. And if they like you for that, you keep them around. If they don't, you don't need them in your life. So I love Mama Clash. But as cliche as that is, yes, if I had to pick somebody besides my mom who is my hero, believe it or not, it's Vince McMahon. Vince McMahon is my hero. You know, he's another guy who clawed and scratched and did whatever it takes to be #1. And if it meant crushing the competition. It was what it was because guess what? These guys would have done the same thing. These companies, they would have crushed him. But he went along and do unto others as they do unto you. But guess what? Vince did it first. Vince McMahon is the one who is the reason we're even having this show. Vince McMahon is the reason that I even have met 90% of Clash's friends in the Showtime posse. Vince McMahon brought a great product into my life. 3 years old, and ever since then, I've been hooked. It saved me from the bad times. It's made some good times. So Vince McMahon is my hero, and Clash's mom's his hero. Don't want to get too emotional here, so let's get to the next question. Ha ha! Okay, man. At I see you 24/7. All right, let me see, man. I can confirm this for you. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, there was. At the SIW BCW show, there actually was a battle royal that night. Yes, 100% true. Now, you're jogging the memory now. Yeah, I was in that. Well, not me, like this version of Showtime, but it was that Showtime Tony Clash. But yes, there was a battle royal. It was to crown the last two would then face each other and then crown the final champion. And I know you're thinking, well, you know, not that I don't take your word for it, Clash, but how can you prove this? And you actually just gave me a pretty cool idea, man. All right, you know what? And I see you 24/7 next week, man. Next week on the Showtime Tony Clash show, I'm gonna air that battle royal in its entirety. I like that, man. We're gonna watch it first time ever from March of 2015. We're gonna show that entire battle royal plus the title match. I like that, man. See what these questions do? All right, there you go, brother. You got your thing, or lady, whoever it is on the Twitter. But there you go, man. You got your match next week. Tune in because we're gonna show it, and the proof is in the pudding. Haha. Let's get to the next question. Ooh, looks like you're a big fan. At Anarchy 10 2014. Okay, when will the MAW return? You know what, man? This is the one question here. I think it's a good time to stop because I ain't going to answer it because I don't really have an answer. That's not my gig, but I will tell you whose gig it is, and that's one, Tasha Lynn. Let's get to a T. Lynn report. Ha!
Hey everybody, it's Tasha Lynn back with your Tasha Lynn Reports. I know it's been a while, we took a little break. Unfortunately, Tony Clash was sick, and I'm actually coming down with something myself. So, we were trying to rest up a little bit just so this way we could come back full force. So all I really have for you guys today is that MAW as of right now, possibly from the studios, from them, from what they've been telling me, is that they may be coming back with Envy for November. That's what we're hoping. We're not really sure exactly which day in November, but we will keep you updated with that. Just stay tuned to Tasha Lynn Reports, and I'm sure hopefully I'll have some more information coming up soon. So unfortunately, that's all that I have for you today. We'll go to Rob Massey for the card.
The MAW is coming to a town near you with live professional wrestling for the whole family as they present MAW Envy. Envy is one of the 7 deadly sins and usually gets you nowhere. But at MAW Envy, jealousy will get you everywhere. First match on the card, Dom Peretti will take on Nate Delore. It will be the final battle between Showtime Tony Clash and Little Daddy Bravo. How much will these two professional wrestlers give and take from one another to outlast the other and end up at the top of the mountain? It is a ticket taker fatal 4-way. presented to you by the MAW General Manager Scotty Boxes. Brian Albertson, Xander Stone, the Insane Dick Lane, and Hunter Kane all will battle for the ticket to the gold. 2 title matches are on the line and scheduled for MAW Envy. First, the World Tag Team Championships are on the line, and the Middlesex Express will have an opportunity that evening to scout their opponents. As a tag team match, a number 1 contenders match will take place between the Fellowship and Under the Influence. The winner of that match will immediately take on the MAW Tag Team Champions, the Middlesex Express. And in the evening's main event, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line as CJ Price defends his title against the Judge, Logan Chambers. Will Judge Chambers issue justice and backbreakers, taking the title from CJ Price? All that and much more at MAW Envy. Also appearing Selena Moore, Manny and Andy Dawes, El Predator, Dave Foley, Maniac Mike, and the MAW General Manager Scotty Boxes. MAW presents Envy, coming to a town near you. See the MAW website and their Facebook page for more details. The MAW, you don't want to miss it.
What a great card. Looks awesome. Can't wait. Really hoping that we can find a date in November from what we're hearing from MAW. Looks like as of right now as well, MAW may possibly be traveling. So if you would like to see an MAW show in your area, just go to the Facebook page, the MAW site, and just leave where you'd like for us to show up, and we'll see if we can get there. That's all that I have for you today. I'm all done. Back to you, Tony Clash.
Pretty cool, man. Okay, she's getting somewhere. You know, she didn't have too much, but hey, she had something. You know, that's pretty cool. She had some news there. The talks are happening, so maybe in November MAW will return. But hey, we'll just have to wait until next week. Maybe she'll have another report for us. But next week you are going to be guaranteed to get that Battle Royal in its entirety from the SIW BCW Farewell Show. Yours truly is in it, not this version, but hey, that Showtime Tony Clash, he'll be in it amongst other great talents such as JC Knight. Remember him? Huh? Oh yeah, it's going to be pretty cool. Oh, good, Anthony Green. You got to check it out, man. It's going to be a great event. You don't want to miss it. You got it. That's what happens when you do these Twitter questions, man. You get it. Don't forget the RWA, man. They return November 19th, live from North Providence. Go on their Facebook page and check out all the information, man. Check out the website. It's all there for you. Check out the MAW's website, man. It's all there. All the info. Keep up with it. Check out their Facebook page, MAW. You got to do it, man. Support Clash, man. Go to ProWrestlingTees.com. Pick up your shirts. The more shirts you pick up, the more designs that are going to be coming out. Support Clash, support indie wrestling. With that said, bam! Yeah! You know Clash. I had a blast and I had a good time. I will see y'all on the other side. See you when I see ya. Peace.
Come home just after dawn. Wife asks me to go mow the lawn. Honey dear, you're the gal that I wed, but one more word and you're dead. I'll pile drive you right through the bed, 'cause wrestlers just wanna bust heads. Father calls, says what's become of his son? A professional wrestler, just a no-good bum. I said, dear Dad, take back what you said, or I'll take you round to the shed and beat you till you're blood red. 'Cause wrestlers just wanna bust heads. That's all we do.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Showtime.
do that. Relax.
Well, you have to make a wish.
Ooh, the wish. The wish. I got it. The wish is that world belt that I want one day. Cause today is the Showtime birthday. Hey Bryce, I'm getting that title soon. Report that, Tasha. Yeah, Showtime, that's what it is.
Yeah.